everybody. This is Stephanie. Thanks for coming back to The Secret Place. Today, I have a little passage for you from this book called B.L.E.S.S, B-L-E.S.S, 5 Everyday Ways to Love Your Neighbor and Change the World, by David Ferguson and John Ferguson. I don't normally read a book like this, but I couldn't resist because my sweet college roomie gave it to me. It's supposed to be a help towards small group strategies and helping people participate in small group discussions. I just love her for that, always thinking about me. And I liked the book. There was a section in there, a large section actually, that talked about listening being a gift that we can give other people, and listening really as an act of love, which is such a beautiful way of thinking about it. If you have so much to say and it's all about love, right? Let's say you have so much to say and you have so much to say about love and you just want to share it. Well, that's a beautiful idea, and you should use your voice, and God gave us the gift of speech, and it's important to use it. But if we can then sometimes, in fact, often, stop and think that the gift that we can give the other, whom we love or who we want to tell about love, is to actually just listen. Listen to them. Give them some airtime. Let them know that they're fully heard. What a beautiful gift that is. Have you ever thought about it in terms of a gift? It's much nicer than a trinket or some flowers coming home from, or some chocolates coming from the chocolate factory. To have the one you love, or the ones you love, care enough about what you think that they say, hey, so what do you think about that? Or you say to them, so what do you think about that? Or I'd like to hear more. I'm curious about why you feel that way. Or how was your day? Something as simple as, how was your day? Or how are you feeling today? I think sometimes we do that and can be very polite with others, but sometimes we miss out with the people closest to us. And that's not good. I just had a thought. My mother just passed away, my dear mother, and she loved a song, I think it was from the 50s, that she used to listen to. I think it was called You Always Hurt the One You Love. And I could never figure out that song. Why would you hurt the one you love? I remember being a 10-year-old and a 12-year-old hearing that song. I couldn't figure it out. But being so much older now, I realize it wasn't advocating hurting the ones you love. It was the fact that we do. The fact that we are often kinder to strangers or others or people we wish to impress than we are with the people closest to us, the people that we live with. One thing I wanted to say about listening and giving the gift of listening to someone else is it's not an either or. It's not a binary thing, like you're either going to be a good speaker or a good listener. I think communication is about learning both, because I don't think we really have effective communication without speech and silence. Without that, it's an uncomfortable tugging, a pushing and a pulling of silence and speech. Is it my turn? Is it not? Should I say something? Should I not? But we need to learn that. And I think we can learn it best. Sure, we need practice with growing up. We need to give our children practice. We need to give our students practice in listening. It's great to develop some exercises in listening in the classroom. But really, to learn how to listen, I think, ties in with the spiritual practices, the disciplines that we've been talking about the past couple of years. Those disciplines of solitude, silence, and stillness, the contemplative practices, and really just allowing ourselves to be just uncomfortable enough in the silences to get a grasp on what it means to regularly come before God and be quiet before Him and give Him the gift of listening. And so what do I mean by that? I think we typically, especially in evangelical circles, more so than what I've noticed in Roman Catholic or Protestant circles, it's like singing the worship songs, the praise songs to him is an outlet. It's a way that we can give him verbal thanks and praise, but without the silence pushing back and saying, but I'm here, Lord, and I'm listening. I've stopped speaking. I've stopped singing. I'm listening. I'm leaning in. Without that, we really can miss a lot. We really can miss a lot. And I think if we think about the pattern that God has given us in creating us, the way he's created us, the way babies come forth from a man and a woman, and that man and woman love that child and want to know everything about that child, listens for every little cry and creak from the bedroom that first few months and first few years, right? Is he saying anything? Is he awake? Is the baby, is she crying? Was that her? Is that creaking the door? We're just so attentive. We're so attentive to our little ones. The Lord is attentive to us. And what a gift when we can give that attention and attentiveness back to him. This is not a religious talk, my friend. Can you tell? I'm not talking about conforming to a certain type of ritual. I'm talking about just opening our hearts towards him and embracing the loving God that he is and walking in a place of gratitude every day. Thanks for coming by and listening here. I'm so glad that you did. Please leave a comment or a question or an insight. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks and have a great day. Bye now.